What up, y'all? It's Jay Coffee on the vid. And what's going on, man, with Post Malone? I did a video recently talking about, how Post Malone, since he decided to shave his head, looks like a white supremacist rapper. You know what I mean? The tats that he has mixed with the shaved head, he's got that white supremacy looking going on. You know what I mean? Suspected white supremacists. Everyone already thought that this man was a culture vulture, and he just played a white supremacist, skinhead, neo-Nazi, whatever you want to call him, in that Mark Wahlberg Netflix movie. Good movie, by the way, though. Tap in the comments. Let me know if you guys rocked with that movie, what you guys thought about it. And let me know what you think about Posty in general, his music, all that. But anyways, man, this dude, I don't know, man. He's a strange individual, and should probably put them drugs down. There was that footage on stage. This man was nodding out. He had that Fenty Wap fentanyl up in his system or something. A lot of people were like, nah, man, he's just expressing himself, being an artist. Yo, that man was nodding off. It wasn't looking good for him. Hey, if you want to party and all that, it's all good. You know what I mean? Do you, but be careful, because there's some dirty drugs out there that will put you in the dirt. But anyways, this is nothing new. We know the hip-hop industry, the hip-hop culture, it's done changed. You know what I mean? It's a lot different, to say the least. Now, there's some things that, are new to the culture that people, rock with and welcome with open arms and everything. And there's other things that people go, wait a second, hold up. What's going on here? Who sent you? Who told you to do this? And what's going on is Posty got on the gram, right? Threw up a video of himself rocking a green dress with like a dress shirt on over the dress. I don't even know, you know what I mean? And posted, am I looking cute today? And Justin Bieber hopped up in the comments and said, adorable. And Will Smith's son, Jaden Smith, got in the comments and said, cute is an understatement. Now, listen, we talk about this all the time. You know what I mean? Always got to give the disclaimer so we're not over offending people or whatever, or offending people who get overly offended, or just not trying to offend people. I don't know how I got to put it or whatever. You know what I mean? If people rock with that kind of lifestyle, it is what it is, right? Some people are in denial about it, though, like Young Buck or whatever, but that's a whole nother story I done spoke about quite a few times on this channel, Buck's in crazy denial. But anyways, what's going on is a lot of people, say, why is this being pushed so heavy? What's the deal? Who sent them to do this? You know what I mean? Why are they overly putting out cross-dressing and other kinds of lifestyle things and trying to make it a trend, right? We see it so often where there's a lot of artists who say that they are heterosexual, right? But they throw out posts and different things in their music and stuff that, say the opposite and don't coincide with the fact that they say that they're heterosexual. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't match with what they're saying, and it makes a lot of people question, what's the deal? Is there an agenda here? Why are these guys trying to put this out there and make this a trend and have other people doing this? There's a lot of people that say it has to do with feminizing people and feminizing men, and there's a lot of drug culture put out there with it as well. You know what I mean? It's like, what's going on? We've seen this quite often over the past few years or so, and we wonder who's who's pulling the strings. As we know, a lot of artists say that with major label deals, speak about how they don't have creative control with their music, their artwork, and different things like that. And we've heard artists and people inside the industry, come out and say, they told me I had to wear this, or they told me I had to say that, and it just seems, what's going on behind all that? You know what I mean? Now, like I said, Post Malone, we seen this man nodding out, looking like, he was gonna OD and die right on the stage. Now we see him looking like a Nazi. I don't know, like, things have been very strange with Post Malone over the few years. And I wonder, man, were we forewarned about this by one of the YouTube greats, okay? One of the YouTube greats who had a strong movement going, okay? He told us about Post Malone and how the elite, the Illuminati, was targeting this man. So maybe now we're seeing Post Malone doing this stuff because he had a meeting, he had a sit down, right? And he said, listen, I'll work for y'all. So please don't do me like that.
And it's your boy White Mike. Gulfcoastepidemic 86 is the movement. Malone, it looks to me like he's on his way out. I think about a week and a half ago, his airplane almost crashed. Like they had a crash land or something like that, or there was technical difficulties with the technology on the plane. Survived the airplane crash. A week after that, he's chilling in one of his exotic cars. A car comes out of nowhere, flies into the side of it, and tries to hit the passenger side. Just yesterday, some armed guys tried to home invade. What this goes to show me, he's got somebody mad. When they take these industry cats out, all right, they do it two ways. Tupac, R.I.P. Pac, when they kill somebody that leaves as like a legend in the streets, that's what they're doing. They're killing them like they did XXX, Triple X. They're killing them at a point in their career where after they kill them, they're just going to make them into a legend. All that money off of their album when they're dead. They'll still be making all these money. Tupac and Biggie and Pimp C, etc. With people like DMX, people like that, Cat Williams, they try to assassinate their character first, and then they'll make them look like they OD'd somewhere in a hotel. Post Malone is different. It looks like they actually are really trying to get at him, and now to the point where they try to mess something up on the plane for it to go down. That didn't work. And they sent somebody the whole flying car flying out of nowhere that I've talked about since the beginning of me being on YouTube. These cars that fly out of nowhere and crash into people's cars. Something's going on with Post Malone. I heard he was in one of his interviews, he was talking about some type of government stuff, and it seemed like ever since that interview, it's triggered a lot of these events off. Post Malone's days are numbered, it looks like to me. Y'all tell me what y'all think. If anybody has any kind of info on what's going on, please leave in the comment section.
So y'all see that, man. You know what I mean? The elite was trying to take Post Malone out. The OG White Mike was trying to warn us this like a year or two ago. You know what I mean? You seen what he said. They took like 3 attempts on this man's life in a week. They messed with the technology of the technical technology on the plane and try to make that go down. Then they got cars flying out of nowhere, home invasions. Shit, I even seen another video where they sent some ghosts after Post Malone. They put him up in a haunted museum and the ghosts were about to get him. You know what I mean? So they were putting pressure on Post Malone. And I think what's going on here, what we're seeing with this dress, with the men's dress shirt over it, Post, and, this interaction with him and Bieber and Will Smith's son, Jaden, you know what I mean? This is him trying to tell the elite, listen, I'll work for y'all. You know what I mean? Don't kill me. And, the OG White Mike 86er gang told us this a couple years ago. You feel me? Like, that's what it is, I believe. Like, get in the comments and let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with this conspiracy theory? You know what I mean? Like, what are your guys' thoughts on this whole situation? You know what I mean? This is the J Coffee Talk platform. We chop it up in them comments. That's what it's all about here. Hearing what the people got to say. So tap in. Let's talk about this. But on a side note, White Mike, whatever happened to that guy, man? There's a lot of people that say Real Talk Media ran him up off the internet. I don't know, man. What do you guys think, man? I heard the feds were looking for him, you know what I mean? Because you see what he was doing. He was doing groundbreaking things. You know what I mean? The feds were looking for him. He said he had just beat a RICO case. They might have came and put another RICO on him. I don't know, man. But sub to the channel. Get up in them comments. It's J Coffee Talk. Thanks for watching, y'all. I'll catch you on the next one. I blog music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. Sub to the channel, hit the bell, y'all.
What's up, cuz? White Mike in the hood entertainment. You know how we do it, nigga? The suite with the jacuzzi, neighborhood blue crib candles, know what I'm saying? Little mama just left, yeah. Know how I'm doing it, cuz, nigga, icy. Most y'all niggas is rocking Zubik, Zirconians and shit, cuz. Homie, got his shit together, cuz. Nigga tatted the fuck up, cuz. Nigga, I was the first nigga, cuz, on neighborhood crib with the S dome on my face, cuz. Nigga, that's known, cuz. And the hood's on the back of my head, cuz. Nigga turned up just fresh out the penitentiary, nigga. Off Darrington, nigga, Lopez, McConnell. Yeah, real rock and roll units, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Where nigga was politicking and shit, cuz. Fucking with the homies. Shout out to the bounty hunter niggas. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the neighborhood